And I was in the comments gaslighting the hell out of you because you had enough.
It's hurt.
Okay. Everybody knows that you are the reason why we keep up with the Kardashians.
I'm not the reason. I am. There's always
all them girls did not look the way. We've seen it. Everybody in this room has seen your penis as a result of your work. And
there is a very notable change in Ray J and the narrative about the Kim K sex tape. And it's starting to worry me. I'm wondering if he's safe. When Ray J decided to expose the Kardashians in 2022, let's just say it didn't go very well. For starters, Kris Jenner denied having anything to do with this sex tape being leaked, there being no contract or nothing, right? Ray J was at the time at the Dominican Republic, and he went live doing this video where he was essentially tired of being made into this bad guy over this sex tape. He starts exposing the Kardashians in September of 2022, and by October, we start seeing a decline in Ray J's mental health, or at least that's what it seems like. That's what was portrayed. There were various posts on Ray J's social media where it would read, if it wasn't for my 4 kids, I would jump off and die tonight. And he had a video of what seemed to kind of overlook maybe some water with his legs hanging out on the balcony. And that concerned a lot of folks. This was shortly after exposing the Kardashian and the sex tape, this notorious sex tape. If I died tonight trying to figure it out, maybe this life was an illusion. Maybe the next life was my real reality. And when he posted that, it left a lot of us very concerned, pretty much. But when Ray J exposed the Kardashian, he showed receipts. He told us so much that, we kind of already, for those that followed Ray J and all of that back then, we speculated that there was a lot more to the story than what was being said. Well, as of recent, Ray J has done several interviews with Club Shay, Hollywood Unlocked, and other platforms where he is really trying to reshape the narrative of what he said about Kim K and the sex tape and all of these Kardashians and their involvement. Some of you guys might say, like, Rabbit, why are you exposing this? Why is this so important to expose? And I think it's important to expose just how silence works in the industry.
Without me going too far into it, without me getting in trouble.
You had Ray J that was so outspoken in 2022 to now he's very silent. He's being very careful about what he says because he doesn't want to get in trouble, especially now.
Without me going too far into it, without me getting in trouble.
With these Kardashians, these people, this family specifically has a lot of influence in the industry, a lot of influence. And Ray J has had to come out of this sex tape. I think one thing that Ray J exposed very well is the details of this contract, which I have that whole video that we're going to watch here in a little bit. But I'm going to play to you what Ray J is saying now in Club Shay and Hollywood Unlocked to what he said in 2022 and put everything together, because even though he doesn't want to be outspoken about this, and I'm concerned that there's going to be this narrative about his mental health being an issue. We don't know if that's like him putting that out there or the powers that be putting that out there, because he did expose the Kardashians in 2022 and Joe Francis. So I think it's important that we put that out there so that the internet and nobody ever forgets, while these witches are wanting to rebrand, do a new show, they're able to get brand deals, do what they got to do, go about their life. They've had an impact in what has happened in people's lives. Let's keep watching. And of course, let me know your thoughts in the comments.
there was that moment in DR. You didn't have no tequila. You snapped because I think Ray J, I'm just thinking for my friend, I think you got tired of people controlling the narrative about you that wasn't true.
When you know what's up, in 1 hour, I'm having them send everything I got. We going through receipts tonight, Kris. We going through receipts tonight, Kim. Everything that I got, I'm gonna let them see. To this at all because she know what she did. And Kris, you know you ran the play. I'm going crazy tonight as far as like my energy because I'm so like disgusted at sitting back and waiting for what? Like waiting for what? I can't see the comments. I don't give a fuck about what nobody say. All I care about is my daughter and my son growing up. Like, damn, Pops is 100. Like, Pops would never put anything out without anybody's consent and make millions on their fucking demise. Like, y'all, okay, I'm going to the house. They sending me all the shit I got at the house. They emailing me all these facts. Y'all sued Steve Hirsch, that's a lie. $5 million, you never got $5 million. You can't print those documents up, they don't exist. You never got no money from Steve, you got $400,000, just like I got $400,000. We signed the contract the same day. You got the same contract I got, except guess what? You rushed me to sign the contract because your mama was rushing me to sign it. So guess what you did? You signed my deliverables in your handwriting, right? Because you was rushing me. So you signed my deliverables. Kim Kardashian got her handwriting and her fingerprints all over my contract. When you look at the two, when you look at my signature and you look at her signature on my deliverables, that shit say sex tape number 1, sex tape number 2, and guess what? The third sex tape or the second they've been trying to play me on, that shit called Santa Barbara Sex. Her mama made us go shoot it for safety. She watched the motherfucker and said, hey, we're gonna go with the first one because the first one is better. It gives my daughter a better look than the second one that I made y'all go do. But you watched it and made a decision. And then you get on whatever show you was on and take a lie detector test with a fraud.
So allegedly, based on what Ray J had said here back in 2022, Kris Jenner had actually watched her daughter's tape, okay, and was giving directive about this tape. So while she went to the late night show and Chris Corbin did the lie detector test and was like, I had nothing to do with this, I didn't execute whatever it was that she said, right? She had a lot to do with this situation based on what Ray J says. And let me ask y'all this question. Why would Ray J lie in 2022? I can understand now. Maybe now he's been silenced by lawyers, industry, powers that be, because now, Ray J's coming out with music with Sukihana and a bunch of other stuff. He's got other projects going on right now. Now it seems like he's got more stuff happening. So it would make sense that there might have been some reward after, or he could have just said, I don't want that kind of energy anymore because I got children and therefore I'm concerned about their future if I get into litigation or whatever. This right here doesn't make sense to me, but let's keep watching.
Hard for me to at certain years to understand it, but if you do the math, it all lays itself out, but people don't have time to do that. So everything seems positive, and let's just live life and just enjoy life.
But in the Keeping Up with the Kardashian episode, when Kanye brought the tape, she started crying, and it was a whole family moment, as if, again, the bad guy had delivered this thing that she was on the tape in the jet with you plotting on how to release, because I saw it. How is it that you allowed yourself to be the bad guy when you're not the bad guy? Why not say, yes, we had 2 more tapes. Yes, there's a video of us plotting to release it. Yes, Kris was a part of it. Yes, there's a contract with Kris's signature on it.
All that stuff came out?
I'm putting it out now.
Oh my God, I am finding out things every day like everybody.
We have PTSD as an audience, so you can't bring us back into it because it's almost like we joined the fight between you and
I've
Kardashian.
never been back in it, right? Like, there was a vortex here and you kind of opened the hole.
The tapes have been delivered, even though Kris owns the content.
Give me my fucking O's and I ain't talking Funyuns. I'm sorry.
So are you and because me and Kris now are no longer in communication. She's mad at me now because she heard I had access to these other tapes. Now, are you friends with them? Like, are you on?
What I do over here in tech and in OTT and my business partners, they don't have any clue about the entertainment business. So I haven't never seen them.
If you watch the full Hollywood Unlocked interview, the recent one about a couple days ago, you could tell that Jason Lee is not letting this go, because at some point Jason Lee gets involved in this whole situation as well, one way or another. Whereas, so in Club Shay, I feel like he was release off the hook a little bit quicker. And they were kind of looking for this viral moment to happen. Whereas in Hollywood Unlocked, Jason Lee knows what went down. And so he's asking, and he asked multiple times the questions. And this whole little segment, even though I've cut it down a couple notches, lasted a good 20 minutes where Jason Lee is not letting this go. He's going back to it. He's going back to it. And Ray J's not budging. And I think part of it is because he's either just not wanting to revisit that topic right then, right there, because of whatever litigation possibilities or other stuff.
And I'm literally so far over here to where it's crazy how everybody's minds are creative and we can make companies, whether one is fucking here or one is there. Are all
Ray
of
J,
our,
what does this have to do with the fact with what I'm asking?
well, what you're asking is that, are we cool? But for me, like, is it cool in here? I think the AC could be a little like more brisk, but like, are we cool? I mean,
Sue me. You didn't sue me for criminal. You didn't sue me for you didn't sue me for nothing. You know why? Because you, my friend, and Kris were the front runners. How did I meet Steve Hirsch? Kris Jenner? Joe Francis? What up, Joe? Joe is Girls Gone Wild. Shout out to Joe Francis. He the one that connected Steve Hirsch to Kris, and Kris connected me with Steve Hirsch.
The sex tape was a means to an end. It was to create a controversy.
It's not about the money. What it's about is about you being the fucking devil. Like, you're the devil. How can you be 64, comment and say, man, tell Kanye to keep my name out his mouth. It really stresses me out. But you've been stressing my mama and my daddy and my sister name out this whole time by lying about me for no reason. And I said something on the Daily Mail because I had to defend myself for my board on my own company, Raycon, because we got women on the board, we got women staff, and they were very concerned about the allegations that Kim was telling me. So I had to tell my truth to save my seat on my own company.
Kris Jenner's text to me was, I will do whatever it takes to protect my family. Even if that means, she didn't say this part, trying to destroy Ray J's character.
well, you know, I think everybody will do whatever to protect their family. And I think once everybody understands that from any party, and it's very aggressively understood, I think everything works itself.
You all let me know what you think in the comments about Ray J's change in demeanor with Jason Lee and Club Shay, which is the next clip we're about to watch where I reacted during the live. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
How did you find out that the tape had gotten leaked? Where were you when you found out? Did your homies tell you? Did your mom call you like, Ray J, you need to get home? You need to. Where were you the moment that you found out that Ray J is on tape having sex?
Ray J was there when this shit was signed. What is like, see what I'm saying? It's like, why are we changing the narrative to this? Ray J exposed this several times with messages. He looks like he's high as a kite, right? Like, he is being weird. And I think whoever's sitting in the chat, he's trying to have like an Orlando Brown moment. Boo, you signed the paperwork. Or did he sign the paperwork? We need to look at that live, that IG live where he exposed that contract and he went through it. It was a 10-minute long live. Actually, it was a lot longer, but this specific clip, about 10 minutes, will show you everything that he exposed about this contract and how his signature was put in there. There was so much that was said. Did he sign the contract? Did he not sign the contract? What do y'all think in the comments?
There's the whole thing, right? That's my handwriting. That's it. They done already breached the contract by talking about it. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. There you go. Let's talk about it. Like, let's keep going, because I'm telling you, go down to that. That's important right there. That's important because that's my signature and that's Steve Hirsch's signature. And I love you, Steve. This ain't got nothing to do with you. This is about somebody fronting and lying. And I wish you can say something now when you saw her lying, but we'll deal with her later in court. She got to talk. She can. I hope she don't want to lie under oath. That's 4 years in. That's 4. Perjury. But 25 to life for the sodomy shit Kim tried to play me with. So these matter because this is the original contract. So with us initialing everything proves that each letter, each page is confirm that it's going down. Without our signatures right there, our initials, then these pages won't, like, they'll be void. Right? Now look. This is just the first shit. Now, there's no way I could use Kim Kardashian's name in this contract if she wasn't a part of it. This is light, right? It shouldn't even say that. It should say like superstar something else to just keep it really vague so it's cool, right? But this is a full-on contract. I got 12.5%, Kim got 12.5%, right? Now, she got the same exact contract I got. And when we go to court, guess what? They got to pull that up because we got to see that because moms was lying and we need to make sure that it's not right? Same contract, we signed the same day. Go up some more. Now, I'm going to show you the whopper. Here's my handwriting. That's my handwriting. Check it out. Now, if y'all at home, this is what I want y'all to do. This is what I want y'all to do if y'all at home. I need everybody that really want to make sure that they see the whopper on this, because this is like in forensic files where you know you was at the scene. So that's my handwriting. If y'all Google Kim Kardashian's handwriting, just Google her handwriting, because it doesn't change. It's consistent, right? So no, keep it there. Let them pull up her handwriting first. This is my handwriting. My shit a little sloppier. You know what I'm saying? A little jalopier. Look at the E's, look at the O's, right? Kim Kardashian's handwriting. Now, in every contract, you gotta have deliverables that you sign. So meaning the final page is exactly what you selling to somebody. You get what I'm saying? So if I'm selling a music CD, it'll say deliverables, and at the three things or whatever you delivering, it'll say album number 1, Ray J something, album number 2, this fire is good, whatever it's called. So in this one, we have to sell sex tapes. So we're selling sex tapes to our people, right? So here's what happens. Kim is rushing me. Her mom's rushing me. Let's get this shit done. Come on, let's get it signed. Kim's with me while I'm signing my contract. She's like, hurry up, babe. Matter of fact, I'll go ahead and help you. I'm going to sign your deliverables for you so you can just rush it through, which was from God just blessing me to have it the heart. So Kim signs the deliverables, exactly what we about to sell to Vivid. It's her signature. It's her handwriting, giving Steve giving him the right to sell it. Like, this is my contract though. So when we go to court, they got to pull up their contract too. And it'll say the same thing on hers, but this is on mine. She fucked up and got mine out the way too, right? So, that's just, here's the deliverables, and this is the original copy. All right, this is the original copy of mine. And look who signed my deliverables and was in the room. Hold on, there's our signature right there, because that's it. If they try to void this contract, anybody that I did the deal with, that means that the whole deal we did is void, because this is what we sold them. Look who was in the room with me. Look who wrote exactly what we sold. Tape number 1, Cabo intro. Tape number 2, Cabo sex. Tape number 3, here's the one that they said I had. Santa Barbara sex. Ray J, that's my signature. This isn't a copy of it. This is the original.
Ray J, where is this energy now? While you're over here on these interviews trying to be funny, what about this energy right here? What about what you expose?
So what did I do? So I just pull up the handwritings of other people. I even went further because she wrote me a letter. So doing my forensic shit, I had her take the fingerprints off the letter she wrote me, right? I took the fingerprints off the letter she wrote me a long time ago, and it matched exactly to the ones on my contract. Whoa. Could it be? Could it be? Could it be forever yours? Same I, same E, same everything. Same everything. Wait a minute, catch it. Listen, but here's what's funny though. Y'all could just Google Kim's handwriting and it pops up. It's like the exact same. All you gotta do is just Google Kim's handwriting.
Oh, I got that for you.
It's easy. Like, oh, they gonna say, oh no, we have an expert saying that this is not Kim's, it was forged, right?
Here go Kim.
So if it's forged, then that means the whole contract is void, right? And that means that we all sue everybody. Santa Barbara sex, Kimmy, this is her on mine. Now, the judge is what all I want the judge to do is ask to see a copy of her contract. Because her contract's gonna state the same because we signed the same thing and we got the same amount of money. The $5 million you'll never be able to find because that's a lie. They never got paid none of that. So whatever happens, I'm just tired of being the one. Like, I'm not a bad guy. I respect every woman out there in their privacy. Like, to make me that nigga, I'm not that nigga. And I say it over and over. By the time my kids get 6 and 7, that shit should be solidified in everybody's brain not to play with me.
Let's look at them. Look at
This
them.
is
Orange.
life.
Look at them orange though.
Here's
Look
the
at them
thing.
orange.
All y'all gotta do is go to your like phone and see the things. Like, cause I'm sure you can see it online cause I did. This is my deliverables. If you know about contracts, my addendum is everything. She signed it right in the bed while I was signing the other stuff. Just trying to hurry up and get me out the way.
Ray, there's one more thing we gotta do though.
Now look, this is everything that, like, all I need to do is, the judge, all he needs to do is just ask for them to print up the contracts that we signed. I told myself, I'm blinded to the truth, right? And like, I'm just telling my truth. Like, I'm just telling my truth. It's every contract, this is the one. That's at my house. It's been in my safe, chilling, like waiting for God to tell me when they gonna do what it's gonna do. Did I know it was gonna be tonight? No. Am I gonna stop after tonight? Nah, hell no. How your handwriting get on my contract and then got, like, you wrote the words that was like the words though, sex tapes, and like, you wrote those.
Undeniable.
But you was never around. Think about all the time she was crying and like preying on other people's like realities of what really happened to them. But then for her, she just lying and preying on people's like emotions to feel sorry for her. Like, this is the contract.
I felt humiliated. I felt like,
you know, there are people who say that you put it out yourself. You know that.
yeah. And, you know, I think why would anyone put that humiliation on their family like that?
Because what were you worried about most, yourself or your family?
My family.
They already breached contract. It don't even matter at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all, like, I don't know if y'all going to jail, but y'all definitely got to do what's right. That's it. That's the last page. Like, that's it. That's the one we signed. And then after we sign that, me and Steve, the next one, boom, it's the one behind it. Just click it when we're talking.
I don't think Ray J watches YouTubers, right? At least I don't think so. But I do feel some type of way about the fact that back in 2022, when he's exposing the contract and, you know, the lies and wanting to talk about how all of this was built up off of a lie. And now here you see him in present time in 2024 and Jason Lee and Club Shay and all these other interviews talking about, well, this is what we did in society. Like, we basically set off an opportunity for folks to have, you know, OnlyFans, or did we set up a curse or a demise to humanity? I feel some type of way about him making this statement because you're dodging the questions that really are at the core of this whole situation. Back then, you were okay with the fuck shit and you signed it. And I felt some type of way that I do feel that this man was used. However, what about now? Did you sit down and do another contract? Did they silence you again? Did they do this shit again to you? Because if they did, then how is it any different? What has changed from that time to where we are presently, where a lot of us that were in our 20s grew up around that time, right? Seeing the social media, the entertainment, the industry debacle of that. What about now? What about our kids? What about your kids? What about everybody else's kids? I just have a question. These interviews with Ray J leave me with more questions than ever before. Now, maybe he's under contract. Maybe he can't talk anymore. There's a concern for his mental health, and this is why he's not speaking about this anymore, or at least dodging the questions. But you guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments. What do you think about all this whole situation? Is he allowed to dodge these questions now? I'll see you guys on the next one. Rabbits out. Bye, guys.